My dreams began a pilgrimage in the pillars of Greece, but now they've moved back home on my couch with your head resting on my chest, and we're watching The Notebook together. And though this seems romantic, it is. I never had someone bring so much joy to me, you see. My bones had been broken from falling down an emotional skyscraper in hopes that my Achilles would cushion my fall and catch me, but he never came for me. My passion was worn out, and I had been torn between keeping close to the pain that I'd grown accustomed to, the shards of glass I had to step on to gain some sort of equilibrium with him and becoming someone's second option, or to just let him go. But I didn't. And all that trekking left me with swollen red feet and a shattered ego, but you waited for me. You waited even though I wasn't ready for the things that you were, like you being my best friend and boyfriend, and I become your reciprocal, but I was still hurting. And still you waited, and I didn't understand it. Somehow, your spine was lined with patience, and whenever I pushed you away, you would rise back up with dignity in your bones and stand with me when I had to have the strength to stand alone, and I thank God for that. I remember when we decided to cross that line on that late night and early morning in June. You knew I never liked titles, but you promised to love me like I'd never been broken, so I took a chance. I stopped placing faith in damaged demigods and entrusted my destroyed confidence between your metacarpals, and it was worth it. I never had someone hold my hand as firm as you, or make me believe that gorgeousness could come stacked in a skyscraper built that overlooks my clouds of curls. But more of your mentality is created from the sweetest of souls that we even put philosophizing the shame in your smile. Your smile is the sun in a cabin window that makes me want to look away if I come too close, because if I look more, my eyes would nail the last nail in my coffin, and my tombstone would read the reminder of the surprise that I never saw coming, falling for you. I remember the first time we kissed, and I remember this is the first time that I've ever felt honesty in someone's lips before. I sat on my steps, and I wasn't sure whether your eyes confused me with the Venus de Milo, but you called me perfection. I didn't understand you, but now I do. I couldn't believe that you thought my flaws were beautiful, that stretch marks were gorgeous timelines that show how much I've grown, that marks can be drops of cafe au lait that God had never removed, and that my curly bedhead sex hair is composed of rebellious coils that illustrates the idea of how much of a give a fuck about others' opinions. That's right. And you are special. You are trumpets playing in a Miles Davis standard, and the saxophone that sets the mood in a sentimental mood. You make me want to create anachronistic lines of jazz that I never fully experienced in my 21 years of living. You're the building suspense in one of Janelle Monáe's songs, the tension between Miss Esperanza Spalding's fingers whenever she plays Wild as the Wind on her bass, holding on to notes with hopes that I could treasure those moments with the limited time we have together, and a limited autographed vinyl of In Search Of. Just perfect. And even though you think it's weird, I do think your high-pitched laugh is cute. And even though you can't sing covers for me to rock me to sleep, you can create compositions of me on music sheets that can capture something worth listening to and loving. So, I finally know what Missy Elliott means in that first line in her chorus with her collab with J. Cole. It's us, accurately describing our possibly defective eyes, because all we see in each other are masterpieces painted by artistic geniuses, and our only hiccups are when you kiss me mid-sentence, and when we're in the middle of a debate of diss songs, or when I explain my disbelief that someone like you can find something worth loving in me. You're unbelievable. You are a constellation in the night sky that a 10-year-old girl saw her through her new telescope for the first sight, a sight worth remembering. You're a spur-of-the-moment tattoo on a Monday afternoon. Although painful, it was a surprise I never saw coming. Sincerely yours, a woman with loud thoughts and joy flowing down her backbone because of you. P.S. Words couldn't even hold a grasp of your perfection, so I hope that this poem does you justice.